This is the Wordlife Show, hosted by Krazy on Ujima 98 FM, Tuesdays 8 till 10. Right, okay, so it's the Wordlife Show, and we have a very special guest in the house, Mr. King Aggie.
Yeah.
Bristol's best bet, Agee Aggenatan.
Yeah.
So all the names from us still, but the legacy.
4-5, big gun, big man, King.
There's
goes
tons,
on, innit?
Yeah, man. I should have written it down. Like, there's literally a list of names for you, like a mile long, innit? But right, basically, big up DHACK Media in the house. We're recording this interview live for his channel, so make sure you go to DHACK Media and subscribe. But let's get this underway. Okay, so Bristol, you have been blessed with the last hour and a half of some bangers from King Aggie. If you don't know who King Aggie is, you're probably a bit of an idiot, to be fair.
Don't do that, fam.
But for the people that don't know, would you care to introduce yourself, family?
I'm King Aggie. Nice to meet you.
Sure, and simple, innit? Yeah. But now you know, we got that out of the way, innit? You know. Yeah. But for everyone else who does know, you know, I mean, there's a lot of people tuned in now. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is the most amount of texts I've had in the show so far. We've done about 16, 17 shows. You know, I'm not trying to make your head swell up and topple to the side.
Right, it happens, fam.
Come on, I think the city's behind, man, and so they should be, because you've been putting it on for the city in a long time.
That's right.
Right, so I got to approach this like for people who don't know yourself, yeah. So let's get it started. So basically, you're from St. Paul's, Bristol.
Yeah, that's right. Born and grown.
Born and bred, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's not often we got someone who's in Bristol who's actually a full Bristol born and bred. You know what I mean? So you've been here from day, like you put it down for Bristol in the early days when St. Paul's. I'm not saying this like washed out completely.
Remember, I was on the ragga thing from early before I even started rapping. Cause I only started rapping about 2000 and it was about 2004-5 when I was in jail. Yeah, you understand? But yeah,
I lose track of when you did.
Unaccounted for. I bought the mixtape Unaccounted For. That's the first time I ever rapped.
Was that the first time you rapped?
Yeah, that's the first time I even done any raps or anything.
Actually, on the cassette tape as well, wasn't it? That wasn't it?
Yeah, and they come out on the CD after. I think Nathan did bring it out on the CD.
They got Nathan, man.
I still get enough requests for that one there as well. I only got one. I got 2 copies of it, you know, fam, man.
I reckon we should drop that free on. I'll stick that on the channel if you want. Send it to me.
The Unaccounted For.
Yeah, and then we could sell it on if you want.
Listen, I don't business about the selling it or not, and just getting it.
I just think as a legacy that needs to be out online. If that's your first one, that should be out.
That's the first one, and then HMP come after.
HMP now that's
a classic.
Body double CD.
Double CD.
I mean, you're good at those double CD ones. You got a lot of music, bruv. You're like a machine.
And remember as well, I put enough artists on that CD there as well. You
get
me?
Yeah.
Enough artists that do work with me hard still. You know what I mean?
I mean, and they should work with you hard. You know what I mean? I think you were fully shutting it down. That was a ridiculous CD. I think that set the precedent. I mean, for everyone around the ends, we knew about Agee before. As we say, the ragga tapes and tape cassettes got shared around like flipping, like. What the kids do nowadays, Pokemon cards or something. You know? But yeah, they were there about everyone had tapes. And they were
you know what? To be real, it was hard to get like the tapes. Then people wouldn't let off the tape. People don't want to copy them.
You have to literally supervise people when they're copying it.
Listen, you have to Agee the tape.
It's real like that.
You have to do. You have to get in your brethren's car, take out that and run. You know what I'm saying? Serious. That's how enough people got them.
Drink. Go on, take us.
All right. So
HMP. Okay. Then after that, it was Kings and Queens, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was Kings.
Ghetto King Street Queens.
Again, probably one of my favourite bodies of work. I love the HMP product, but I managed to get
first time I worked with you them time.
I think it was,
Wasn't
it? Yeah, because I was on, is it 2 or 3? I can't remember. A few tracks on that, innit?
Yeah,
that was a great project, bro. But also you had a lot of artists on that, fam. That was insane.
I think maybe 2 or 3 tracks on my own on that.
Yeah.
The rest are just putting people on. I always try to put people on and get people to know everybody. To know everybody, you know them way there. If I think you're good, then you come on the thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? Some of them isn't even really ready there, but you know what I mean? You still got to give them the push.
Boost them up, and it gives them that inspiration to do it. Yeah.
That's right.
And I think that's something that you've been doing for a long time. I think the thing is, nobody can question whether you can cover a track on your own.
Of course not.
You know what I mean? So it's not like you've got to fill up a mixtape with features just to fill up space. No. You're actually putting people on and putting them out there for that reason. So that's a touch. So everyone who's on those CDs, I think they will appreciate that and they see what you're doing because it's drawing a lot of attention. You know what I mean? Plus, you got skills, brother. I remember around them times, I was coming up to your house and you were showing me some tracks that, like, because obviously people expected a certain thing from you, innit? But obviously you're a musician underneath it, you know what I mean?
Versatile.
Versatile, do everything. But you had some of the songs, bruv, that you was playing me, man. And I was like, put it out. And I don't know where they go, man. Some of them songs were so good, bro.
I got enough things, enough people ain't heard still. I must have about 30, 40 tracks people ain't heard. You know what I mean? And that's going back from
early
old,
days.
From in jail, kinds of, you know what I mean?
I remember the Kings and Queens days, literally around that. When I was coming up your house, I was giving you Cool Edit Pro, the program and stuff
I just
like that.
revamp them. I just find a new rhythm and then I'll spit the bar and you think it's a new bar.
Whole new thing,
Them time is old, you know what I mean?
That's fair. Well, that's it. You can't let them go to waste as well, especially bangers like that. All right, so after that, then you done, what was the next one? The black cover one, wasn't it? The
last of it.
That's right, last of it,
Yeah, that's I done that in jail as well.
Oh, that was in jail?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry, that was when you was in jail. Shame on me. Yeah, no, I know that.
Yeah, because the video, what I done for that was my first video as well, and it was Bristol Metaphor, innit?
Yeah.
And I was on a day visit that day. I was on a town visit from prison.
So to link up with Rebel. It was Rebel that done that, wasn't it?
Yeah. This Olive Rebel say, yo, you want to do this? He's like, yeah, B, let's go, you know what I mean? So
hit up all the spots.
Because basically I had like an hour and a half with him, you know.
That would explain why he's looking so hench in that video as well, didn't it?
Yeah, I was on rough. I was on a town visit, B, you get me? I just came out, hit hour with him.
No time for a trim on
that. And then told him, like, go and get Ajax. And
go get the feature and
tell him it's my tune and tell him.
They ain't gonna say no to that. They're the rhythm and everything. Come on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Yeah, no choice.
Ajax showed love. Everybody showed love, you know what I'm saying? So
Ajax always shows love. I got show some love to Ajax, man. He's been at a lot of the funerals recently and he's always come and supported things.
Bricks was on it. Enough man was on it still, you know what I mean? But yeah, that was my first video still. So that was kicking like 5,000-10,000 before I even seen it.
Yeah.
Cause I was still at the jail when it came out.
I didn't even think that. Yeah,
Swear
still,
down,
Bro, I get confused like with when you've been in the knot, obviously, innit? Because you know what I mean. I didn't realize that was an hour and a half day release. That's a very productive way of spending your time, I got to say. Because that's a banger. You know what I mean? And that done bits that went around. I mean, that's probably got stacks of views by now, man.
Yeah, it's done all right for us. Especially it was on Gus's channel as well. You get me? Yeah. Nice up Gus's channel a little bit as well.
Big up Rebel Productions, man. Bring some more back, bro. We need Rebel back on this.
Where's he at, man? He's joking around, man. I don't even ask him no more. Real talk.
Yeah.
That was my guy still, you know?
He's a wicked dude, bro. Lot of love for Gus, man. Killing out here. And he's got good stuff.
Fix up yourself, Starvo. Sort out your head, mate.
See, the king has spoken. Yeah. All right, so after that one then, yeah. Okay, so then it was My City Made Me, which has got the track My City Made Me on there,
yeah. And that's a special one for me still. You get me, like I just think it stepped up the whole musical.
I think you learned, was it Logic? You got your Apple Mac then, didn't it?
Yeah.
And you basically learned a lot of techos on the computer then, and I think it really reflected into your music, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
And you literally unleashed, you got on that, and
it's also the first one that I've done on my own, as in voice it, I'm on my own in the room.
Yeah.
Proper comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Because like, even like, you can go to a nice studio and that, but you
still
got producer sat there looking at you like, you know what I'm saying? It's still that little bit of pressure, and if sometimes you might not really like it, but you've pulled him up 20 times already, and
so you just get out there and
you just think, let him have it like that, you know what I mean? But really you don't want it. When I'm in my yard on my own,
delete it, do it again.
I just keep doing it until I like it, you know what I'm saying?
That's it. And then there's the non-pressure of having someone there, and even though we're like super double R beeps, you know what I mean? You still get that anxiety
of course.
It's recording
anybody, of course.
There ain't nobody that can say they don't. I think we're our own worst critics, ain't we?
Yeah,
you know
I think it's good. You got to have that little them butterflies when you go on the stage and all that.
Because otherwise you'll be rubbish, isn't it? Like, it's just something to drive you to actually be good, isn't it? Yeah. But right, so I mean that had some literally a whole CD of bangers. I know a lot of the ladies love that CD as well.
I was just about to say I put more tunes for the ladies on it.
Yeah, and you know, I think the thing is, people forget that roughly there's 50 ladies to men. You know what I mean? Yeah. You can't, and a lot of ladies buy the music. You know what I mean?
Ladies come out and they all it, but you know what it was as well. One time I think we done a show in Blue Mountain, and it was packed. You know. Yeah. But there was about 10 girls in there. You get me? So from then I said, like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, a lot of these nights,
girls ain't even coming to my show.
They are sausage heavy sometimes, but your nights, your a lot of girl come to your nights, bro.
No, it's a different thing.
That was that realization and the way you thought.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like, give them some music as well, 'cause I can do it all, innit? And more to the point, like, that's where I'm at right now, innit? Like, before we was at the other stage, we're at this stage now, so.
I think you live and learn, innit? You know what I mean? Like, the thing is, nobody can question your authenticity. You know what I mean? Everyone knows King Aggie is certified. That's it. And I think once you know that, you haven't got to tell people that. It leaves you to be able to do whatever you want and have that freedom to have fun with it. You know what I mean? Just make some damn good music. You know what I mean?
No, I think you could hear it anyway. Just not even bother. Like, I'm talking like somebody from a far place don't know nothing about me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I think
sometimes you can hear things through music. Like, you could just tell the real, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Even on the softer track. You know what I mean? Like,
that's right.
As I said, like the one with your kids and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Cause you got to think. Well, like when we was listening to music, we didn't have all of this. Like, be able to see them and find out about their lives and internets and all of these things. We just listened to their music.
That's it. Yeah.
And you could still hear who the real ones was, you know what I mean? Yeah, and what's really going on.
Paying
so
£15 for their CDs and
yeah,
you
that's
got
what
a
I
little
work
one
with
picture
now.
on
Like, right now I work, like, I'll tell you straight, B, if I listen into your tune and you got a new video up, I'm due for put on your video and turn around and not watch your video and listen to your tune. I'm not into all of this video, like making my eyes tell me is good because the video looks nice. You know what I mean?
I see that quite a lot of the
sing
time.
Along. Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, sometimes the video's so good you didn't even listen to the lyrics.
The tune's not very good, bruv. The video's good, the song's not. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be real with it. Let's get the music right first, and then we deal with the videos. You know what I mean?
Well, you're definitely getting the music right. Okay, well, we've literally got about 3 minutes left in the interview, so I want to touch on a couple more things. Boom, bam.
Boom, bam.
Boom, bam.
Boom, bam, boom, bam.
That mixtape, bruv. Like, glad to put that in association with Wordlife.
Yeah.
You put a lot of your heart and your soul into that. A double CD again.
Yeah.
I want to say it's my favourite body of work because there's so much stuff on there that's amazing, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I've got certain favourites on the older ones, you know what I mean, that'll always hold a place. But
me personally, I think the My City Made Me was put together better as a mixtape.
Yeah.
You get me? I think
it blended better.
Yeah, it was put together better as a mixtape. But if you're chatting about bangers, like if you're chatting about bangers, B, like that Boom Bam, it's got at least 6.
See, I think
at least.
Oh, come on, at least I'd say at least.
I think it's got more than
at
that,
least
30.
I
don't want to be big-headed, but
like, come on, it's a 40 tracks on there.
I don't think nobody could talk to me about.
No. I would argue a lot more than that, but come on, that's obviously you being a self-critic. Now, that's available still. Now we've got a minute of this left, so basically you've got one more project coming out. What you say about February is the 8-track EP, innit?
Yeah. I need to talk to Luke about this a bit more before I get a date and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, 8-track EP, gonna be on everything, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, well, bro, if you know you got the full Wordlife endorsement, a promo. I
might dash out a one little free mixtape on my SoundCloud or something before then.
Yeah.
Like a little 10-track thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Bruv, if you want to do that, you know I got you with that one as well. Let's get moving, bruv. Come on. All right, quickly, we got 40 seconds, so let them know the social media outlets and stuff like that. So
King Aggie, all the way down the line. Yeah, everything.
Just type King Aggie in the internet.
For my Facebook, but yeah.
Yeah, but
I don't even go on.
You don't really deal with Facebook much, do you?
Nah, it's too blood. Real talk is a lot for me. Be like, this is a lot for me.
Yeah. Well, is your Instagram doubles up?
Secretary for my Facebook, you know the one there.
Yeah, Facebook's a bit beta anyway.
So
come on.
It goes mad, so I still fit.
Right, so basically then, okay, that is us with the interview, okay? We're going to go into some commercial breaks. On the other side of this, okay, we're going to do some live freestyles, okay? Literally, you don't even know what beats I've got. I've got some bangers after bangers. We're just going to see what happens in it. We're going to record it, and it's going to be on the DHACK Media channel, so make sure you get that. But yeah, this is the Wordlife Show. Big up King Aggie. Thank you for coming in.
What do you mean, fam? Every time. Anytime.
It's been a pleasure, my G. Right, okay, adverts and then live bars. Stick around, yeah?